Alright, so good morning everybody. My name is Mrs. Horton, for those who don't remember my name. So today what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be getting into our new lesson, right? So you just finished up the unit from last week. And you were working on like fractions. You were looking at wholes, fraction units, like thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths. So we're going to be continuing on, and we're going to be looking at something new this week. So we're going to be getting into generating and analyzing categorical data. So that it may seem like a big thing, but really all I was saying is that you're going to be collecting and analyzing data. And think about second grade. You may have some prior knowledge to this, where your teacher may have you like working with tables and charts, where you were working with data, and you were like kind of doing some community activities with your peers. You remember this?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you may not remember everything, so that's why like this is kind of going to refresh your memory, right? So some vocabulary to look at while I'm doing this lesson, or while you're learning this new lesson, is we're going to be looking at tally marks. You may look at bar graphs, number lines, collecting, organizing, tables, and charts. So as you can see, the I can statement for today is I can generate and organize data. So that's what we're going to be working on today. So the first thing we're going to do is our application problem. So if you want to take out your math book, it should be Module 6, Lesson 1, so it should be on page 187. Yeah, so yeah, that's the page. So whenever you have your page, you just want to put your thumbs up just so I can see like who has it and who doesn't. So I can continue, or do I need to wait a little? Alright, so it looks like let's wait on Hazel. Hey, oh, you have it? Alright, so looking at the application problem, this is just a review of what you did. So it's working with fractions and wholes. So I'm sure everyone knows how to do this, right? Yeah. Let's take a look at this application problem. Does anyone want to read it for me?
I'll read it.
Oh, let's see. How about Bria? How about you read the application problem for us?
Damien folds a paper strip into 6 equal parts. He shapes 5 of the equal parts and then cuts off 2 shaded parts. Explain your thinking about what fraction is unshaded.
All right. So just looking at that, what do we know from Brielle just reading that? What do we know we have to do? All right, Richard, what do we have to do?
We know we have 6 equal parts, and we know we have to cut off 2 of the shaded.
Are you good, Marley? Oh, what's the question?
Normally, we put up 2 of the shaded parts.
Yes.
We put
So that's a good observation, Cassie. So you know we did cut out those 2 shaded parts, right? But would that change what the whole was, the equal part?
yes.
Let's think about that. Just because we cut off something doesn't mean that it's going to like take away from the whole thing, right? So that was a good observation. So maybe just by me saying that could maybe alter some answers that you may have, because that could confuse someone. So just because we cut off the 2, it is not going to change the unit that we were using from the start.
Okay.
No. Right, you got it now? Okay.
It
So,
would still be 6.
right,
Even
so
though,
okay.
even though 5 is gone.
Right, it would still be 6 even though we cut off the 2, right? So is everyone good now?
Yeah.
Alright, so does anyone want to explain to me what fraction is left unshaded? Caleb, what is the fraction that's left unshaded?
There are 1/6 left.
Right, good job. Because we knew that we had 6 to start off with. We shaded in 5 and we cut off 2. So it left 3 still shaded, but 1 was left unshaded. So good job. So the answer should be, your thinking should say something like 1/6 of the paper is unshaded. And you kind of like explain more like cut the 2 and 3 are still shaded and then 1/6. So good job. So now we're going to move on to some fluency practice before we actually get into our lesson of collecting data. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to draw a number line. Because I know you worked with number lines and group count before, right?
Yeah.
You did that before because I've been here and I've seen you do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to write a vertical number line. You don't necessarily have to. If you want to, you can copy down what I'm doing, but you don't have to for this particular problem right here.
Can we use our whiteboard?
Yeah, I'm actually going to take you to pull that out, but if you want to pull it out now, you can. So we are going to be using the whiteboard. About the numbers, like, what do we notice? What do you think they're going up by? If we take a look at it. 6, right? So, you said this right here was 6, so I'm going to fill that in. Let's take a look at if we have this. If we did it between the 12 and the 24, what do you think we're going in the middle? Because you told me it was going up by 6. Cassie, what do you think would be next? Let's take a look. We're going up by 6. So we got in between 12 and the 24, we're going up by 6. So maybe not 16. What's another number we should try? It has to be in between the 12 and the 24. It has to be. It's in between 12 and 24. Okay, Richard, it's 18, right? Because remember, we're going up by 6. So this next number right here will be 18. Let's keep going now, because we're going up by 6, right? So let's take a look at our next two numbers. What do we see? Caleb?
My marker is running out, and also I see 24. I see 24 and 36.
What do y'all think goes in between that?
30.
30, right? Because you know we're going up by 6. All right, good job. Let's keep going until we get to the end of the vertical line. So now we see, what do we see right here?
48.
And 36, right? What do you think goes in between that? 42, right? Because we're going up by 6. All right, let's keep going because we're almost done. Now, what do you think goes right here to fill off the rest of this line? 48 and we see 60. Cassie? 54, good job. Right. So that's just some practice with, we were working with 6s and we're going up until we got to 6. So now what I want you to do is, let's take out our whiteboard. Does everyone have other whiteboard? Right, whiteboards and markers.
Whiteboard and markers. Usually you take
Alright, so is everybody finished? Yes. Alright, so Richard just told me that we can use tally marks, or whatever did you tell me to do? Numbers. Okay, what about you, Isabella? What can we do to keep track of data?
We could write it down.
Write it down? What else can we do, Marley? Use a chart. Good job. What about you, Janila? Write their names. Right, we could do that. So those are all good ways to keep track of data, but for this particular lesson, we're going to be using a tally chart. So Richard said it, we're going to use a tally chart to keep track of this data. So you should all have some knowledge of what tally marks are, right?
No.
You should have done it in 2nd grade.
I didn't.
Does everyone know what a tally is? Okay, let's take a look at this.
A tally is like this.
This right here will be a tally mark.
That's literally a line.
Right, like a straight line.
This is
So
what it's supposed to look like.
right, if I use this one tally will represent 1, right? So I'm going to keep writing some tallies, and I want you to continually count. So we already have 1, so we'll do 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's
right. So you know what we know about tallies. We could write 5 like this, right?
No.
So what do we do when we get to 5?
Yeah,
we do the slash. Do you know how like bundles. If we were counting and we had to do like, hey, this would help us, right? Like, let's say we have five, and we had like 5, 10, 15, 20. By doing this method, it can help us bundle it up, and it will be easier to count, right? So good job. So what we're going to do now is take a look. It should be page 189 on your paper.
Yeah.
What we're going to be doing is, right, is everyone up to 189?
Yeah.
You got it, Katie? 189? All right, so what we're going to be doing now is, we're going to take a minute. Look at that chart. If these were the only 5 colors in the world, think about it. These may not be your favorite colors, but if these were the only 5 colors, which one would be your favorite color? Just take a minute. Think about that on your own. And what you're going to do is, whatever you choose, you're going to write 1 tally mark. Because this is going to be what you chose. Remember, we're collecting data, so we already have 1 piece of data. So whatever your color is, just put a tally mark beside that color.
You picked 2.
But you can only pick 1. Yeah, what you like. You can only pick 1, right? And it should be what you like. You can only choose 1. So we're gonna have 1 piece of data already.
Wait.
Does everyone have their color?
Yeah.
All right, so you already have 1 piece of data. And actually, I'm going to participate as well. So I'm going to choose red. So you can use what I just said and use that as another tally. So you already have 2 pieces of data. So my favorite color would be red if I had to choose.
So, who picked blue?
So don't say anything, no. You're not supposed to say anything yet, because that's going to be the whole point of us going right.
Did you mark hers? She said she picked.
Yeah, I said red. Did everyone write that down? I said red. Remember, we have to keep track of the data because it could mess us up when we're doing our survey.
Everybody, next red.
Did you mark hers?
Yeah, I'll tell you how we're going to do it.
Why do you have? I thought we only had 2 guys.
Yeah, we have 2 pieces of data, so it's just be you and what I said. So we're going to have 2 lines.
This is what I said.
Okay, did you get mine? Okay. You got to mark yours and what I said.
Mark hers.
Are you participating?
So everyone should have 2 tally marks.
You
got 2 tally marks, guys.
because I said red.
She said don't do that. Did you mark hers? She said red. She had 2.
Don't write
Well,